welcome to Evils of Enferacuse here on, again, not a new space, but a fun and interesting space along the way. So, cool beans, things we got going on, super excited about it. Now, for those who are unaware, if you happen to be here for the first time, Enferacuse is a city space and a city state that operates amongst a bit of a shady nature. And our heroes here in the past have made themselves, through trial and error, the Adventurers Guild of the city, as well as taking on a few things. And that leads us kind of to the last thing they did, which they kind of found their way into an odd shop with some mumbo jumbo of some sort taking place, where they were able to get a few items to walk away with of strange nature, but also being attacked would appear to be reanimated thugs of some type that also were aflame at times. They were able to take them in hand without breaking too much of the shop, minus some bees in their face. You remember all the bees, folks? That sucked, didn't it?
Not the
Nope.
bees.
No bees. That was not us. That was not us.
Oh, crazy. But when they made their way back to the Rock Bottom Inn, they came upon something very odd, which apparently all my cats are running all at one time, if everybody heard that. The one thing they came across very odd was a couple strangers at the bar. Without getting too much information about them, they did find eventually that Hunda, who they had met previously, must be somewhat related to the halfling, because the little halfling called them dad. And Hunda lunged with a knife towards them. And that's where we cut off last time. So, group, you have found yourself at a bar chatting with what appears to be the cousin of a couple of your patron and others there. But then their companion, the halfling that was also at the bar, seems like something is about to happen to them. Hunda rushes forward. Would anyone like to do anything?
I'm still upstairs with my dad. So I don't
yes,
know
you are.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I forgot about that.
Ferrari and I are over at a table too. We weren't by the bar, right?
No, I think the ones who
Trying
are
to
closest.
remember.
I think the ones who are closest right now are Doric, because Doric also learned the name
Yes.
of the big orc bartender and chef, and Zari.
Oh.
I would definitely like to stop her from stabbing the person, at the very least in front of her child.
All right, I'll ready
And
action
all
if-
these witnesses.
ready action if
There's
you
that
fail
too.
them.
There's that too.
So you
Yeah.
want to intervene on that behalf. So I'm gonna. You want to go to grapple here, or do you want to do something different?
I wonder if I could get away with a. Let's see. She's very obviously wielding a knife, or a dagger rather.
Super obvious daggering.
Okay. How is she wielding the dagger? Like, is she like stabbing like that, or is she like overhanding it?
She is holding it going forward, like they are going to run them
Yeah.
through as they move forward.
So would you say they're going to put the dagger in the heart? A dagger heart, if you will?
That is a different stream. We'll get back to that later. But that does seem like they're going for a shot here.
I would then, in that case, yeah, I could grapple. Worst case scenario, maybe I can throw in a sleight of hand, but I don't think that'd be a great idea in this position. So yeah, let's go for a grapple.
Awesome. Just roll an attack for me, would you?
Oh.
Well, you're going to try to grab them at this point. I'm going to give you that as an attack, and you'll know why in a minute.
Okay, so that's a natural 20.
Awesome.
There you go.
So,
All right.
you are able to wrap yourself with your feline agility around Hunda, very quickly getting in between them for moving the dagger forward. Let me, bastard, come on, you don't even know.
At least not in front of your kid.
Hunda looks down at that remark, and at the same time, the little one is also running forward. They get ahead because, you know, they weren't really necessarily as easily noticed, and wrap themselves around the leg of the halfling at the bar. Daddy!
There, see? Wouldn't it be bad if blood splattered all over him?
That's a crazy.
When first time,
What?
calming it down. Ugh. She is visibly trying to hold herself now with your point of view.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Just like look across the room, taking a sip of whatever drink, and I'm like, should we step in? I don't know. I think Zari's got this.
You see the gentleman who is you have just met up there, Nigel. Basically tap their companion on the shoulder a little bit. You might want to take care of this away from here, please. Yeah. Hi. Hey there. Hey, how you doing? Hi, honey. How are you? Hunda seems like they are in a huff now, hearing basically you felt them shudder at the word honey. Sorry. So you feel like this whole like ripple of anger kind of coming across there.
All right. Why don't all of us, indicating everyone, we take it into the tavern and talk a little.
Yeah, we can talk about this, right? You know, it's been so long. We that's a great idea. Who are you again?
My name is Zari. And have you met my friends over here? I feel like I've got enough leverage. I want to actually take the guy and like start pulling him towards my other party members away from Hunda.
I see this kind of happen, and I just go over and I try and like get the little kid. I'm like, come here. Do you want to come meet the cute pets that we have over here?
Kelly looks at you, who is the small one, and is like, no, I gotta do it now. Who knows how long I'll get? And is basically clinging to his leg at this point.
Oh.
With that, you see that halfling at the bar start striding over to one of the tables, basically doing what you see with parents do all the time, lifting a child with their leg up as they're walking to stride over to the table to bring themselves over.
Yeah, okay.
I'm heartbroken now. I'm gonna go over there.
Are you?
No, I'm not heartbroken yet. Don't know what happened.
So I'm closest, right? So you're bringing them to me?
Well, I mean, if we're all going to a table, I guess we can just go in a table and just arrange ourselves in a way where, he's not immediately within dagger range of Hunda.
You will see that you're able to pull them aside that way, so they get closer to the table that Ferrari was also still sitting at, and basically getting close there. As soon as they sit down, there is on the opposite side of a table, Hunda just slams her fist down, like on the table in frustration. The dagger now is sticking in the table, at least for now. And Grim, you hear a commotion at that point coming from down the stairs.
Does my dad say anything?
Your dad winces. Like, he moves also away from the window, thinking if something's going to happen, it's going to come from the open space where he might get hit with something, or from the outside or anything. So you can see
I
that...
just look at him and say, "Oh, that's probably Doric. Try to start a fight."
Oh my god! Immediately under the bus.
assumptions.
One of his mugs into the wall. He's very predictable that way.
Well,
The assumptions.
I'm gonna take your advice, but if you could just make sure no one's down there to, for me, you're such a good son. Thank you for your
I
advice.
give him the sharpest eye when he says that. Hmm.
He just looks at you and kind of understands where you're at as you leave the room.
I'll go check and see the situation.
Nice. When you get down the stairs, you see what appears to be a fuming set of a family of halflings now that have made their way around your companions, and including Kelly along the way. But Grim, can you also give me a perception check?
All of us?
No, just Grim, actually.
Okay.
$19.
Awesome. As soon as you get to that stairs, the one thing you notice, and you kind of notice before you step down, is also at the bottom, at the first step, is Mr. Whiskers, and Mr. Whiskers seems to be watching this just as intently as you coming across it right now as well.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, I'm having a blank on who Mr. Whiskers is.
That's that small cat that likes to
Cat.
end up and take some things sometimes.
He can talk telepathically.
I just kind of, let's see. Nope. I just haphazardly start stepping real hard down the stairs and just bend over. Isn't this quite strange?
It is.
The cat does not look up to you like they're startled or anything, but just kind of peers up and then peers back down at the scene. Doesn't seem to be bothered by you.
I guess I'll just stand at the stairs and see what happens.
Very good. The tapping begins basically after Hunda lets the dagger go, where she is just rapping her knuckles at the table. Do you know how long it's been this time? Oh, couple months, I think, maybe. Is that right? Replace months with years, and you would be right. You don't even know what's been happening all this time because you haven't even sent letters in a few months either. Have you? No. It's been, acquisitions have been busy. A lot of things I gotta do. But you all seem healthy and safe. Yeah, look, you got these cool people that are, hanging out here with you, right? He's looking at you all with the hopes that you're going to nod and or help of some way.
Oh,
Nope.
You guys.
when he says that, he can feel a mage hand pinch him on his nipple. I'm giving him a purple nurple with a mage hand right now.
Can you give me a sleight of hand?
I mean, it's a mage hand, but yes, I certainly can try. Ooh, I got a +4 in stealth. I forgot that my boy was a little bit stealthy. Ooh, and if I really wanted to, I do have inspiration.
Yeah,
Let's just see.
Yeah, the DC of how he's going to respond is a 15 on this, which is what I need to know.
I rolled an 18 total. So yeah, mage hand definitely popping off.
It's just a really big and he with his wince, you can also hear a knock under the table where they definitely have hit their knee on the table, like not expecting any of that.
Did he also just smash the child's head into the table?
No, we did not do that. But
Thank
they
God.
did smash their knee into the table.
Oh my god, I forgot the kid was there.
Like,
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah, ow. Sorry.
Yes?
Oh, I thought you said something.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
The nature of what I do is just I have to be places. You have to be places. What you do, right? You have to be places with people, honey.
So your excuse for being absentee father and husband of several years ongoing is that you have things to do.
It's putting meat on the table. It's you know, doing what you have to do to survive. I can't pay things, you know, for things myself, and I really don't want you to keep doing what you're doing, hun. And with that, you see the scowl grow with Hunda.
Have you been getting money sent from him,
You're not-
by the way?
Damn it! That was all time.
Or is this just, you know, does he not send anything back to you to help with
Money did
Your whole-
money did come with the letters when he remembered to send them. I worried that maybe there was something going on, and that, you know, you said you didn't want me to do things when you left, so you were doing this, but then I had to start doing things.
He make a perception check.
You can give a perception if you'd like to that.
Oh, can he make a perception check?
Oh, he is absolutely not. He
Okay.
he if you want to know, you can go up if you're trying to do something, you'll go up against his active.
Okay, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna like slowly slide my chair, and you can hear the chair like scraping across the wooden floor as I sit next to Honda and give him the exact same scowl. as
Oh,
he's
no.
saying, so you were absent and bad dad, and you're lying about me. Achoo! Oh, somebody just talking about me a second ago. I feel like I got blamed for something. Anyway,
allergic reaction there, Dork? You okay?
yeah, they say when you sneeze, somebody was just talking about you.
Grim, you can choose the Grim if you like.
Grim just is sitting there just. Let's see. Hearing all of this, he'll walk over to the table and just give like a little nod and just goes, I have an absent father as well. For some reason, you actually seemed more like a piece of shit than he was.
Oh, I take my drink and just take a long, hard Kermit-sized sip of that.
At least he sent me to a place with purpose. Well, you just are an abandoner. Periodically coming back from time to time.
I just bite my tongue.
Look,
So-
tall, pale stranger. I have cash for this, right? Hold on, and he does get out his wallet and starts to pull out some silver and gold. You know, I have some stuff that, you know, I've been holding on to this to get to you.
Does it look like he's going to pour some out, or does he hand the whole thing over?
Oh, he looks like he's taking it out of a satchel. Sorry.
Oh, I just wanted to do a perception, but now I'm really curious about what he's handing out. So, because if he's supposedly been gone so long and supposedly bringing all the meat in, you know, monetarily, where is it? Where is the gold? So no, I'll wait.
And I would like to do an intimidation check if I could.
You go right ahead with your intimidation roll. And while you're doing that, it looks like regular pieces of silver and gold coming out, and nothing like strange or different or odd. It seems like a decent amount in their penny purse. You know, more than you would say would be like somebody's like regular month of wages. So they have a pretty decent amount they're setting up here.
Okay, but he said he's in acquisitions, and I already know what Honda generally is involved in. So, with that background knowledge, does it make sense, or is it like, this is more like spare change?
You can give me a insight on that or something else.
I would love to do an insight.
And 14 on intimidation.
He is definitely kind of backing coward in the chair, Doric, because it's not only that you're intimidating, it's also you're giving the exact same energy that Hunda is, and Hunda was about to stab him.
Well, it wasn't to like outwardly intimidate. It was just me like reaching over the table, and after he poured like the first 3 coins, I like grabbed the table, not breaking eye contact, and just take the bag After
I was
he-
literally about to do that too.
as he poured out, like after the third coin, I just like reach over menacingly.
That's why I was
grab it
asking
without
if he
saying
was
a
pouring
word,
it out, because I
and
was gonna be
slowly
like,
bring the whole
take
bag
his
back.
hand and put it back in.
Nice. Now he basically watches that happen and kind of slowly pulls his hand back to the edge of the table and sets it down.
I place it
Sorry.
right next to Honda's dagger.
That's a 14 for me for insight.
For your insight, you know well enough that this is probably not the only bag.
Okay. Can I also do a perception check on him?
Sure.
What I'm really looking for is if he's actually sincere, if it's more like, he's lying out of his ass.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Or a third option if he's just that clueless. Sorry, perception.
He slowly holds himself a little bit more lower in the chair based on both the money making it over to the dagger as well as just the general demeanor of everyone. He has found no ally at this table. Go ahead.
Why would he assume he had any?
I'm just neutral right now.
You're Sweden.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know these people. Look, there's a cat.
You're the new friend at the party that's just over in the corner petting the cat, watching everybody else.
Alba, we're gonna get to that in a moment. So, sorry first.
Yeah. 11.
11. Okay. For 11, you have to think that he is either like really inept, so doesn't get it at all, or that this is some like thing that where you're playing everything off. Okay. Something like that.
Either or. Okay.
Yeah. Alba, do you go pet the cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like, so like, I heard Grim come down the stairs. I had kind of like wandered over to like the wall because I'm like, kid doesn't want to play with me and wants to hug his dad. I'm not going to pull him off his dad because he's like, this is the, like, first, I don't know how much longer I'll get to hold my dad. So I'm like, oh, well, I kind of sympathize and I just like walk over and keep an eye. Heard Grim come down the stairs, say something to the cat, and then I looked down and was like, oh, cat.
Alba, do you want a positive? Actually, no. Please roll a flat d20 for me, please.
That D20.
You get to meet Mr. Whiskers. That's awesome.
I do. How do I do this in D&D Beyond? I haven't rolled yet.
So you literally like click on. Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, click the die. Flat d20.
Bottom left corner.
Bottom left. Of where? Great, perfect. I'm just gonna roll.
That's fair.
And I'll find it later.
Click clack rocks for the win.
Yes.
Indeed.
17.
Perfect. Okay. When you do this, you see the cat slightly move up, but again, allowing you to pet it. Something is interesting though. You can sense purring, but it is not audible. It is in your mind, in past what you usually have in that.
Hello, strange kitty.
They will continue to purr as long as you pet.
I pick up kitty. I like this cat.
Give me a perception check.
I think that's pretty good. 23.
You do note that that there is a paw slowly making its way. It is around towards your satchel of money. So be aware that you are aware of that.
Cat is trying to take my money.
Yes.
I hold it up by the scruff of its neck. You steal money, cat?
Apparently not.
Cat talks.
That is in your mind. It does wiggle out and make its way underneath another chair. Okay. Very
Wait,
fun.
cat.
Very fun. Didn't know we'd get that interaction. Great. At the table,
The
you have
joke's on him. I have no money.
at the
You
table.
look like you do, though.
Yes. At the table, you find that Honda has kind of taken the money in hand to just kind of look at it a little bit. This would have been good a couple of weeks ago, but things have gotten more complicated now because you disappeared, and this will help, though. This will help, but you are not going anywhere unless I say so. I have to finish at least what, like, the job hand. Aren't you here because you're finished? Just delivery here around the city. That's it. And I won't go after. I'll just be here. Isn't that right, Kelly? I'll be here.
Using your child for frickin'.
Eesh.
You do see Kelly look up, but Kelly looks, for as much as you know, Kelly is very positive. Kelly looks skeptical. So
That's fair.
yep. So you do see from over at the bar, Nigel has been kind of watching this the entire time, and just also it seems that kind of taking a look around. There, other folks have made their way into the rock bottom at this point, or it's filling up a little bit of just other folks along the way. Tobias has kind of come on the scene and started striking up a conversation with Nigel as well at the bar. Some people are coming up to the board. You guys are close to the notice board. Some people are coming up to that and grabbing some things as you kind of just see them pouring over some stuff.
I want to. We're all still seated.
Yeah, everybody is, unless Grim is standing, because Grim at least was standing with like kind of like their posture once they arrived at the table. But everybody else and Alba went over by the stairs to pet the cat.
You now see me like looking underneath the table, being like, "Get back here, money stealing cat!"
Oh, no. Oh, somebody met Mr. Whiskers. Oh dear.
I want to turn to Honda and ask her, "Do you drink? Can I buy you a drink?"
I think I would normally say no, but today seems like a better day.
After she says that, Doric shakes the bag of cash that he took.
We could probably just squeeze him out a little bit and get some booze, just
It's all right. It'll be on me.
3 coins. He'll be okay.
What, his other money bag or the same money bag?
There's another money bag.
We technically don't know.
Don't do that. Don't get him frisked for nothing.
Well, I'm assuming he probably does, but we don't know that. So
Right.
I'm asking the money that you're
Yeah, the
offering
money bag
is
that's
from-
like right next to me. He has 3 coins from it. He'll be okay.
Yeah, but
he's in acquisitions. He could get back whatever he just coughed up. Whatever the fuck acquisitions is.
Well,
He probably has more anyway.
Well, I will get more once I finish the job and things. Or listen, I said not going anywhere, which means you're not finishing a job right now. You have other things to worry about. But gotta get paid. Someone else can handle it. This is a fair amount of money. We should be good for right now, and I have other problems to deal with.
Dora
I can
just
do
like
that.
stares at him coldly. He's like, "So what is acquisitions?"
Zari,
I want him to answer.
Zari, do you want to go off to get that drink first before this question or not?
I'll be like mid-step, and then I'll be like, you know when we went to the funny alley to go find Grimm's wayward father?
Yeah.
Probably related to how they find things like that there in the alley, and not normally including people in barrels, but you know.
So it's just a long name to find things in a different way.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
See, I've lived a little while, and I know that usually when you take long words with lots of those, what do you call those things?
Syllables?
Yes, thank you. It usually means you're doing something wrong. You're taking something and you're doing something wrong. Like this, I pull out my hammer. Hammer, simple. It hits things.
Simple,
It makes things,
elegant,
it breaks things.
efficient.
2 syllables.
Calvin Klein.
Hammer.
Yes.
And then I continue looking for the cat.
Wait, did you say Hammer by
Yeah,
Calvin
yeah,
Klein?
Yeah.
Well, you went simple, elegant, Calvin Klein.
Tobias from across the room says, "Last time I called that a hammer, you said I was wrong and it was a maul. Which one is it?"
Uh-oh.
We'll discuss that later, Tobias.
We'll take you to the mall.
Don't break any of my
Let's
stuff
go
when you're
to-
explaining, please.
So I just like pipe in from over my little booster seat situation. Is acquisitions just like a glorified word for bounty hunter?
Purchasing.
More like a bootlegger.
Not necessarily.
He makes alcohol.
We have to do a lot of we have to do what we have to do to find stuff, get stuff. It can be easy. It can be harder. It really
Okay,
is.
so
So you're an
Hearing
adventurer.
all of this, I'll just kind of stand with my hands on his shoulders behind him, and I just want to cast Zone of Truth.
oh no!
How
Yes,
how big is that?
That's like
It's a 15-foot radius sphere, so everybody at this table is about to be hit with the truth.
Okay.
I am not
that could be
close to
bad.
the table.
All right.
we can choose to resist, or we could just
You have to
roll
roll.
with it.
Actively,
Yeah.
It has
right?
to be a roll, a DC Charisma saving throw of 15.
I'm just gonna let mine go.
So will we feel
I ain't
like
resisting.
passively?
Do you know if we've resisted?
Ooh, that's actually a good question.
I believe he
I
does.
think he does.
That spell's pretty
I know
pretty
whether
on
the
point
creature
with that.
succeeds or fails.
Okay. But we all know you did this.
Yeah, it's a verbal somatic. So I just basically do some hands and goes, "Tell us what you're doing," and I just put my hands on.
I reach
I'm
over
also
and
keeping my hands on him in case he tries to like
I reach over to shake
avoid
his
this
hand,
question.
Owen, and tell him good luck.
I want
he
to roll a
grasp?
save.
So you roll your save. You get that good luck and hope you do well. And
Charisma, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Aaron.
no, it's okay. Grim, you feel him instantly resist this, and with a nat 20, you feel it easily kind of shaking this off. Like, hold on there, hold on there. There's a lot of things you can't bring up here. Okay, all right.
Hi.
I know that this happens. Since we are about to go to bed, I could cast it another time.
If if you want to know what we do, we just we we find things that we're contracted to find, and we just deliver them to where they gotta be. Like we just make so right now, you said bootlegging, which means I would like make wine or mead. No, don't get into the making side of it. Just get into the placing it side of it. And just so you know, his cousin over there has a bunch of money on the idea of getting some wine. So we've been looking around for different wine this trip, and that's what I need to finalize. Just trying to get a couple things done here to be done.
Last time we were promised wine, we ended up with a dad.
And an Alba.
I
don't.
just poked my head back up.
I don't know if I necessarily understand that.
It's okay.
Okay.
I don't either.
Literal people in casks. How cut and dry do you need it here, buddy?
Have you guys seen a rabbit?
Actually, you might be an excellent person to ask about that, even if you don't know it.
Whatever happens, and happens, I guess, in barrels.
I would like to speak in Thieves' Camp.
Okay.
And I would like to say, and I know that Honda can understand me as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
That more or less, I don't particularly like him, but he could potentially help what we need to do. And I understand that for whatever reason, he really needs to do whatever he needs to do. And kind of like if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. But mostly just because I primarily care more about your wife and your child. So it's on their behalf, not his.
You're saying this to Honda, right?
No, I'm saying this to both of them.
All right. Okay, cool. They both they kind of nod. They also nod warily because I think that you also get a sense very much, sorry, that this is going a little wary for their tastes, either of them at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But also, yeah. Grim, one other thing we have not touched upon yet. Grim, you also felt a resistance from Honda, but it was not successful.
Did mine pass too?
What was yours again? You had to pass
12.
a 15. I had to pass a 15. I believe that's what you said, right, Grim?
Yeah, 15.
Charisma?
Yeah, I failed. I got 12.
Yep. Honda failed as well.
I'm just sitting here having no reason.
Yeah, knowing that my initial target wasn't successful, I'm not going to hold it up. It's not my intention to get anything out of the others. It was just trying to get him. Subsequently, it would have been some funny RP if everybody at the table got it. So I think at this point I'll drop it before anything happens or is said.
Hey, quick question. I have a ring of mind shielding. How would that interact with his zone of truth?
What's the mind shield say?
Prevents creatures from reading my thoughts, determine whether I'm lying or know my alignment or know my creature type.
I'm not reading your mind or anything of that nature or prying in. You're speaking aloud, so it would be, I would feel, you're voluntarily, in a sense, unless it says that you can avoid, like,
immune to magic. That specifically does those three things. So while wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying or know your alignment.
I'm not reading your thoughts. It's you're speaking it out loud. You're saying your own thoughts. I'm not reading your mind.
No, I understand that. I'm talking about the lying part.
It says you would know if they're lying, which the spell tells you that knows if they're lying. So would you be able to still know if they're lying?
This is going to be a Google search, I think.
I'm pretty sure that item does that,
I know,
Jamie.
Judge.
I think so.
While we're looking that one up, the idea of you dropped it though, Grim, does basically kind of like give some ease the feelings around the table. But Honda does step away with you, Zari, to go grab that drink. You do make your way over towards the bar, and at the bar, Eloise is serving alongside of things. So
Okay.
you get a drink from her, kind of getting like a real stink eye vibe with her looking at Nigel, who is still up at the bar.
Who's giving her the stink eye?
No,
Or she's giving.
she's giving Nigel the stink eye.
Oh, because right, because he's the one who solicited services from. Right. Okay. Um, sorry about that. I know that may have been a little sudden, but in terms of I guess identifying past
Jeremy
history.
Crawford has posted wearing a mind shield has no effect on Zone of Truth.
Okay,
Okay.
awesome.
So, but I'm assuming you want him out of your life as soon as possible? Or are you still on the fence?
It's complicated is, I guess, the best way to say it. Am I happy with who he acts like? No. Am I more annoyed at times with what's going on with him not around? Yes. But I would be okay if he would just be how he is when he is here, which is not always annoying and or unhelpful.
That's a lot of ifs, but okay. All right. Well,
I have bigger problems anyway. At least right now I do.
do you want to briefly share, or would you rather not?
It is all of your guys' fault.
Oh. What did we do
I
this
just
time?
look really offended.
Well, actually, Zari is on her own. Zari and her went to the
Okay.
bar, so nobody really clocks this except Zari right now. So yes, it's. I cannot go into too much detail, or else you will then be just as more involved as you were before. Probably.
What can I do? What can I or we can do to rectify some of the problem?
It's a good question. I need to make someone get lost, per se.
Okay.
After that, things should be smooth sailing enough and then him being here actually could be helpful.
Would like to switch to thieves count briefly and say, can you give me the name in a note on my desk, or rather, or give me rather? No, that's a bad idea because I know people are roaming around. Can you give me the name? I don't know if I have paper. Oh, can I ask our wonderful orc or Eloise for a napkin?
Yeah, absolutely. You get handed a bar napkin, which, because this is the rock bottom inn in the slum side of Enferacuse, looks to be like some level of parchment that has been ripped in pieces.
Perfect. I'll hand to Honda, and I'll take one because we're getting drinks, right?
Yep.
So appearances.
Honda takes her drink and then takes the piece of paper, and you see her bent over a little bit on the paper, and as she does, fold it back to you. And you get on your paper no words, but 2 pictures. One of them you're unsure about, looks like a tree, and the second one looks like a pepper.
Tree and a what?
Pepper.
A tree
Pepper?
and a pepper.
A pepper like a green pepper, like a bell pepper, like a jalapeno pepper.
Like a hot pepper.
Tree pepper. Okay. Alrighty. And then I guess I'll do the thieves camp symbol for I guess
Oh.
and then like with a appropriate question mark, or then I'll have a different one for the thieves camp symbol for away.
You see the thieves camp symbol for some an expletive that doesn't necessarily mean away as much as it does mean in the ground.
I'm not understanding. Like me as a player.
Oh, so they basically say that person's got to get murdered.
Yes,
Buried.
that's what I was asking. Okay.
Buried.
Got it. Okay. Tree, like a hot pepper, and then murder. Okay.
Buried.
Okay then. All right, and then somehow we caused this problem. Okay. It's probably related to this book I have. Actually, question. I'd like to write, or rather, the emblem on the book with the from Methuselah.
Yep.
Awesome, I remember that. Methuselah. That was a distinct one.
Oh,
yes?
very much a writer's mark with their basically their deification symbol.
Can I would like to draw that.
Go. Okay, cool. Go right ahead.
Just draw like a brief, like not necessarily all details, but enough that it's discernible, and then like question mark.
She looks at your symbol and just shakes her head.
Okay, good to know. Thanks.
Awesome. Doric, you have been watching him basically on the opposite side of this table for a while. You know, and the other thing is, Grim, you can sense just the ripples of, like, tension coming right off of him. He is basically like a walking set of bad dreams in front of you. You can basically sense it at this point. So, it's kind of like you're just getting this vibe, you know, as it is. So, how did you all meet Honda?
Helped the child on a quest to find a cat, did we not?
Oh yeah. Wherever Mr. Whiskers is, he would vouch for that.
I'm trying to find him.
All right, yeah, they've always been super into animals and things. So yeah, that tracks. Okay. Well, I do need to make sure the job gets done. Is there any chance you all would let me make sure that happens?
While I won't speak for the table, you need to be a father before you continue on this path of absenteeism.
Noted. And out of character at the moment. Thank you, Board Game James, for a raid. We have a raid right now. Hey, everybody.
Nice.
Raiders.
Yeah, welcome in.
Excellent.
Yeah, and we are
Hello.
we are going into somebody, a little halfling being told they need to be a better father at the same time we get a raid. Perfect timing.
Right?
Then you do see like a twinge of guilt, Ferrari, at that statement. Yeah, you know, I I can I can do better at that. This is just stuff that's got to get done, and it's got to get done. It's something that look, it's not just about payment at this point. If this doesn't get done, it's just gonna go bad. Okay.
Okay. Quick question. Does he still sound like he's a bit drunk?
No, in fact, what I'll tell you is Doric and Honda's displays are very sobering.
Fair. Fair. Okay, then I'm going to follow up with, well, with how shit-faced you were when we first engaged this conversation with you, doesn't seem like it's leading to a path of completing whatever this current job that you were on for, especially when you're in the same city where your wife and child were at, and you couldn't even take a fucking day to spend with them after being gone for, as she put it, years, not months, because you were so drunk you couldn't remember how long it had been since you saw your own wife and kid.
Okay. This is dangerous. So I didn't want to say anything or see them until it was done. So I didn't, bring baggage home. Okay. You know, but I see where you're coming from here.
She has no choice but to bring it home, because we definitely know that what she does isn't savory or good. But you have an excuse because what? You're out of town? Go fuck yourself, buddy.
Damn, Ferrari.
Ferrari, it basically looks like you are like telling a lot of truth here. He is understanding that. But you do see just also some other things, okay?
How long were you in town for?
Oh, we just got here today. I steely courage. I kind of requested, like, I told Nigel we just needed some place. If we were gonna do stuff, we need to get a drink. I wanted a drink real quick to feel like we were gonna be all right. And I did not anticipate seeing Honda or Kelly yet. So, happy accident.
Is Nigel still drunk in here?
Nigel is at the bar, aloofing, eyeballing everybody.
Hey, Nigel! Wait, is he drunk or not?
Not drunk, but definitely like having like a wine.
Okay, so he's not like in party mode.
No. You would the person who seemed like they were much more out of it at the appearance of everything is the one that's with you now.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then.
I'm going to cast a glance over to Zari, and just Zari will hear in his head, could you get a coffee for Mr. Father of the Year just to help him perk up? And he's sobering, but this might help him along the way.
I'll say respond yes. And then any other orders while I'm here?
I'm good. I'm enjoying the show and browbeating this bitch. Thank you kindly.
No, thank you.
I'll be right back, guys. Just a minute.
Okay.
Need to clear the desk.
You do see from him looking around, he basically looks into you, Grim, who is kind of over the shoulder right now. Look, I know this has like a timetable on it, but you all seem like sturdy enough folks. Do you have the ability to maybe take care of some things tomorrow, or have a conversation about it? Because if I don't get out of here, at least with, even if I'm going with Honda, it'll get a little more complex than I'd like it. This is you, Grim, kind of, because it looks like since you're overarching, he's a little more fearful of you at the moment.
um, I'll look at the rest of the table, and I'll just cock my head with like one of those, and then look over to the child. My intent would be not for him, maybe for her type of look.
Mm-hmm.
Grim feels bad for this child because he knows that sense of. So it wouldn't be helping for him. It would be helping him to get him back to her to end this cycle. Because I also have some other. Um, I do have other ways, a scaring tactic, but I'm not going to do it here in front of the table, especially with the kid close by.
Fair. So you do that kind of like nudge over in that direction. He takes your cue. Yeah. Yes, I'll go with Kelly and Honda. I just need to have me go have a word with Nigel. And at that point, Ferrari, you're coming back with a coffee that was sent over from Zari from the bar, and you can shove it into his hands.
This is going to help. I just offer it over to him.
He takes it and kind of looks at it, kind of warily, but then kind of appreciatively. Yeah. Kelly, come here. Let's go talk with your mother real quick. Yeah. They were also at your feet looking for the cat at that point, Awa. With that, you see them wandering out over towards where you are, Zari. Honda, can we just go have a chat quickly just to catch up ourselves real quick? And in Thieves' Cant, you also clock, it's really important.
So she could kill him.
Dun dun dun.
I mean, as long as it's not in front of her kid, I'm sure she, I'm not going to stop her.
No.
But-
he indicated that it's important. He's the one in Thieves' Cant who indicated that.
Okay.
I'm going to follow Honda's lead, and I'll stay my distance if she'd like,
Honda, in fact, kind of says, then let's go up to the room. And both Honda and Kelly and the halfling go up the stairs.
Okay.
You see them, again, making their way upstairs, and a bit of a sigh next to you kind of utters itself as you see Nigel is kind of there. It's going to take longer, of course.
Ooh. I would like to slide on over to Nigel.
Mm-hmm.
You mean your wine shipment?
He slowly peers down a bit. Something like that.
Whoa, or is it something else?
No, just not too accustomed to those who know what's our business.
Do you know the language?
I know many languages.
Well, then let us converse more freely.
You hear in Thieves' Cant, freedom has cost.
It always does.
He seems to ease his demeanor hearing you in Thieves' Cant. It's just that jobs have to get done, and we have a strict policy on the timeline. Very strict.
I'm familiar.
So he's got, and he kind of just looks out the window. Till morning to sort some things. I'll be back. I think I'll be back here then. Tobias, and he switches over to common. Tobias, be sure to write up whatever I owe you to send you on this, okay? Yeah, same as always. You don't carry it with you. That's fine. It'll get billed. He sets his glass down. Olo takes it, kind of looks at it, a little bit wary, but then wipes it and takes it to the back. Till tomorrow, then. Make sure, if you can, that he lives through the night.
I think that part is okay. For now. Do you know
Muffin Man.
about
It was in my head.
do you know the Muffin Man?
Drury Lane is somewhere in this universe.
Do you know about I guess I have my napkin. I'd like to recreate the the tree symbol on my own napkin that I should still have from before.
Okay. He will look at your napkin.
Mm-hmm.
I can't sell art like this.
And I'll draw the hot pepper too. Does this mean anything to you?
Just because you change the subject matter of what you're drawing does not make your art style any better. Look.
No,
acquisitions
not to sell. Something of interest in a different non-acquisition realm, but a person.
No, not really. It's just, for the most part, just tree pepper. Pear, maybe it's a pear.
Does it look like a pear?
To you, no.
Okay. Thanks.
Diabolical.
All right. Have a good evening.
He strolls his way out of the Rock Bottom Inn as the sun is going down. At that point, Grim, you see your father wander down the stairs, kind of peering around the corners, looking at things. Seems all right here. I think I will make my way to the church before it's too dark. Is that just like you suggested?
I'll walk you there.
Yeah. Yes. That sounds safe. Yes. Yes. And he seems a little more eager as he makes his way towards the door. If you're gonna go along with him,
We'll just look at everyone. I'll be back.
and for everyone else, you can decide to just gain some ground, gain some food and drink as you're kind of winding down. You did have a big fight. Grim, you walk through the streets of Enferacuse. The weather seems to have calmed a bit as you are moving through. It is not too long a distance to the Church of Silent Stone, so you're kind of just making your way through the winding side of the streets. As you do, you can see at this point your father is kind of looking around in all sorts of directions. Some level still spooked and or really worried about where they are.
I'll just, for the sake of brevity, let's just go. Come here. And I'll pull him over to like a corner or something, and I'll just cast disguise self on him.
Awesome. What do you want?
I will make him
look like?
So he looks like a dwarf that has extreme acne all over him, disgusting, kind of disheveled looking. His clothes tattered and everything. It looks like I'm bringing a wayward person to the church.
Perfect. It does completely disguise him, and seems like Demeter is like a little bit more safer. Still looking around a bit, but definitely making it a lot easier to walk. You're not getting sidetracked by him, kind of stumbling around and things. Making your way to the church, you can see that the grounds are open. You know, the standard stuff. People are starting to light some of the lamps for the evening, and there is a procession inside, just with this normal prayers at twilight. So there is just a small assembly, but you can either lead him in towards that or in towards the residential side where folks are staying.
Yeah, I'll bring him to the back area, and I'll see who head of figures might be around.
When you get around to the back, the people that you see that are kind of there are two of the sharply dressed clerics of the same order as the obsidian in them. A couple of them just kind of around the back of their kind of the watchful gaze.
Brothers?
Yes. Who is your Pox initiate?
Ah, this one here has some business that may need guidance from the bishop. Is he around this evening?
Apparently, no. He has traveled to the sick this evening. Hasn't come back yet. He should be. He should be in for tomorrow, I would hope.
Wonderful.
Well, can I make an insight check on these guys? See,
Yes.
like the intent would be of trusted nature.
Yeah.
Guidance on myself.
You are guided.
I'm guided by the dark.
So that's gonna be insight check of 23 plus 3 for 26.
Nice. Okay. So here is what you get. They are very truthful with you. You know that the bishop must be out tending to the ill this evening. Must be making a special presence somewhere in the city. But also with your 26, they seem rather heavily armed. It seems like they must have been preparing for something going on of some sort.
I'll look towards. I'm assuming that I have a room of some sort here from prior.
You
So
do?
I'll lead him to my room and shut the door and just say, "Stay here."
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yes.
I'll actually head back to the other two and just goes,
Is there something dangerous coming?
and I'll just be staring at their equipment.
Oh, coming? No. Definitely going. You get like a wry chuckle out of that one guy who's just kind of looking over at the other guy who is super like rock stoic. And
And I'll just
yeah.
Well, do tell. I may like to get into some.
I don't know what I was about to say there. Sorry. I was like,
Maybe I could lend some assistance.
Oh, there's several of us taking care of this business. But I do see this is the type of initiative we need by those who have entered the church. I will keep you in mind with the captain.
being that their weapons, does it remind me of the statues of the stone, the sword and shield?
No. It appears to be a lot of blunt force weapons.
Piqued my interest.
Things that smash, things that crash.
Okay.
If you would like to roll an interpretation in some area, you can do that at the moment, and I will give you what you can get out of that.
Would that be another insight?
I'm gonna let you choose. There's a few different directions you could go here, in terms of
Okay.
try to make some determinations. Whichever one you think you want to go with, and wherever you roll, I will give you that opportunity.
I think I'll go with sorry, my wife just walked in.
Hmm.
Hello, wife. Um, let's see here. Hmm. Oh. Um, oh. Got handed a little loaf of bread.
Banana cake.
Banana cake.
Nice.
You're sharing.
Motherfucking banana bread, bro. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try, try and risk the biscuit here, and just goes. Well, I'd love to know more. Any help with the church, I am more able to provide assistance in. I will try to do a persuasion to get
Okay.
more information.
Okay. I'm going to say, given the nature of the two guards, you got to beat a 17.
17.
Yep.
I will guidance myself again. Just for shits and giggles, I will roll the guidance first, see what I have to roll. It's a 1. So I'm down to 16 plus 3, so 13 or higher. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Oh, so that's a dirty 20 plus my 1 for 21.
So, with that, see, that's the initiative I'm talking about. Okay. And he leans down in real quick. Now, if you see any unnatural, non flesh and blood creatures around here, those that have been created or some manner that is against our order,
Uh-oh.
you need to let us know, because we cannot let this infestation continue, and we're going to solve it. Isn't that right, Posh? And the other one is very much stoic and not saying anything.
Instantly, I remember the thing that we brought to the store. The thing that we were carrying around, that type of mechanical construct thing.
Yep, you happen to remember you have a mechanical man being repaired that you were friends with across town. And you also remember finding that thing that they believe that those are heretics against your order.
So I believe that these people would actually be a part of those heretics.
Well, these people are part of the order who believes that constructs, like folks like them, are heretics and or against that, the order of things. So it appears like they have armed themselves with some smashing weapons to go a smashing at some point.
Okay. Very well. The construct, you say? A non-humanoid like. Very well. If I may come across this, I will address it accordingly.
Very good, very good. See, glad we could see you tonight. And hopefully blessings on the face of that poor initiate you brought earlier.
Oh, yes. He quite needs it. He's a bumbling villain, this one is.
Oh my
He
god.
needs the guidance of the church.
Very good. Well, if we can give him something solid when we see him, we will definitely do so. You, blessings on you.
Blessings to you, brothers.
And I'll look at the other one and just give a slight nod, bow, and just I'll head to my room.
Okay. You're in the room that's there or the room that's at the rock bottom?
I go.
Oh, you got...
Into.
You got stopped in the middle of that.
Well, no, I after he said those original things, I brought him to the room and doubled back.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's what I thought I said.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think your mic cut out for a second, but you're.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I wanted to. As soon as they said something, I would have just walked over to my place, put him inside, and said, "Stay here," and then I turned around to walk back to those guys and did that just interaction.
You get back to the room. He is just kind of hanging out, sitting in the chair inside the room, not really doing too much, seemingly just kind of taking in the space.
So there'll be some time till the bishop comes back.
Very good. I think I should get some rest too. There's a lot of cracks and things from that barrel movement, I believe.
Yes.
You take your rest too, okay?
I shall. But I do need to go back to the rock bottom for a moment. I'm going to be leaving you here by yourself.
He looks at the lock on the door. Can you describe what the lock on the church door looks like for what you think it's gonna be?
So for his, it's just a symbol, like a single key lock. But with the way that it looks, that's how you would approach it from the inside, from the outside. But when you get to the inside, you'll notice that due to certain things, he has like heavy chains on the inside. When he first started to arrive at this place, knowing his nature and not wanting to blow his cover or hurt anybody, it has some thick, heavy chains on the inside to basically bar himself in because being the Dampier that he is, his nature with the craving was too much. So he needed to make sure that he'd be in here. There's no windows, no way to get outside through any way. So when I would lock it, there's like a little area where you can slip the key out of. And sometimes I would have to have, because the bishop knows my nature and he has helped me through all these years, and he would throw the key back under. So basically I just say, I will hold on to this and show him the key, lock all of these doors. When I arrive, I will give you the key back to open the door.
Very good. And with that, he takes the key and you secure him in the space where you leave him at the church. With that, you make your way back to the Rock Bottom Inn as the night closes on a bit of resting frivolity as Alba chases the cat that she sees pop in around the room and trying so hard to get back to them.
Come here, cat.
And with that, we'll take a bit of a break before the dawn of our next day. We'll let everybody go get a bio break and do some things. We will be right back. Apologies, it's going to come to the opening screen because I haven't built the Be Right Back screen in this section yet. So be aware, we'll be right back. Take care of yourselves and see you in a minute. And we are back to Evils of Enferacuse. And it is the dawn of a brand new day. And with that, let's see what the weather's going to be like. It is a murky bleh day out there. The fog has rolled in. The humidity feels like it's sticking to you. That's the kind of day we're dealing with. So, as the day opens up, just a kind of a bustle of activity as everybody hears it. But the person who's going to get up first and feel a little twinge of things is Alba. Alba, you were given a a room in the rock bottom that seemed to be around your new compatriots here, as you were offered it by Eloise and Tobias. And they said just to kind of find your way to the room, so you have kind of a sparse setup with whatever you had on you at the time.
Which isn't much.
Yeah. So in this space, the one thing that you've noted this morning is, again, kind of what you talked about before, is that you kind of know easily in the beginning of your day the disconnect you have a little bit and how disconcerting it happens to be. So was there anything you would like to do before going downstairs?
So I have this like little book that does little fun things when I sleep. So out of just curiosity, I open the book and see what's in there. And what the book does is it records my dreams. So whether or not I like remember them or not, the book does. So I just open it and take a peek at it and see if anything had shown up or if it was just normal.
You do note, now that you're here, that the art style looks a little different in this book than in the past. And so you kind of open up to a scene that includes a very interesting item. You see a hammer at the kind of the centerpiece of this swinging around. And the hammer seems like it can hit, it's going to kind of swing around to 3 different rocks. So, unsure what that means, that you seem like you were dreaming about hammers hitting things.
I just like flip back through like my other like pages and I'm like, this is like very out of sorts. And I just close the book and put it away and head downstairs.
Nice. Doric is already downstairs. Doric, you were so eager now that you know the name of your orc friend to get down to breakfast to kind of see if you can get anything else out of here.
Olo!
You hear a quick tap and a nod.
We're doing something different for breakfast today. We're making everybody pancakes.
With that, he nods, and you see him the back of his heel wrap a barrel real quick. With that, you hear a belch as a pound bag of flour pops out of the top, as kind of just like what?
Is that a barrel of holding?
No.
Oh,
You want to give me a history check?
yes.
I remember the barrel.
The barbarian pulled a 14 on the history.
You remember?
Not
Didn't
bad.
you just give him a barrel that was kind of like alive?
Oh yeah, there was so many barrels. No, it was the same barrel. The father was in the alive barrel, and then we captured the barrel, and then we put the barrel into my backpack. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's all coming together.
Yeah, you gave it to him, and now he kicked it, and it gave him flour.
Okay, sentient barrel. Like it. What's his name?
Holo shrugs.
Well,
Barry.
You're working with him. You gotta know your coworker.
He basically gives you the orc equivalent of whatever it is.
All right. Good job, Chuck. Because he upchucks all of the stuff.
You can take your inspiration if you would like it. And he starts mixing it with some liquids. You see some pancakes forming. He also seems to sprinkle what appears to be a little bit of things inside. So he must be setting it up for something flavor round wise. So that's good too. You all feel these and smell pancakes. The rest of you as you wake up. Alba, you see that there's this conversation going between Doric that you can come across to the bar here.
I smell pancakes.
Yep, Olo and Chuck are making them.
What was that face?
Chuck does not signify anything of that nature, so you have no idea what he's talking about.
Nope. Like, literally, like, even last night as stuff was going on, I'm like, I don't know these people.
Yep, Doric gives zero explanation as he waits for pancakes.
Very good. The three of you upstairs kind of wake up at the same time to the smell of pancake. Nothing strange going on, but would anyone like to do anything before they come downstairs?
This is my normal area check.
It is solid today.
Okay.
You make your way down to what appears to be a nice little laid out breakfast as Doric has convinced them to bring pancakes out in stacks for the day. The last stack to come out is in fact not brought to you, but you see that as you've made your way down, tables over some of the other patriots, and somehow, some way, there's a couple that look like oh, why? My brain just stopped.
No, tell me this isn't the old couple again.
No, one of the pancakes stack looks like Albert's head. So an Albert's head version gets handed to Kelly, and Eloise sits down with them as well. You do see Honda and her husband coming down to a table, and kind of like seeming like they're in a little bit better, like at least a flat level of spirits at the moment.
Okay.
They do usher you guys on over after you finish chowing down a bit of pancake to learn a little bit more. So we could use some assistance of some sort if you're not busy today.
What do you need? Oh, wait, sorry. I thought it was just a general question. Didn't know
Oh, it was
for
to
you.
everybody.
It is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. What do you need? I'd
Well,
be happy to help, but gotta.
we happen to have we have problems that we can only deal with probably one today, and maybe you all could deal with the other one if we're lucky, maybe. And Honda looks at you, Zari, real quick, and basically in Thieves Can't very quickly says, it's either my problem or his.
Okay. Uh, your problem from yesterday in Thieves Camp?
She shakes her head yes.
Okay. What's his problem?
Acquisitions.
What are you searching for?
She hands you a flyer. It is the same flyer that you have had in your possession previously.
Stupid wine barrel! Uh, so that's how we found our newest friend looking for that. I say, common.
Oh, okay. Well, it means you might have a lead on that one already, which might be good.
We found two people in a barrel. We have no leads.
That's fine. Thankfully, he was told what he was supposed to do. He just does. If he's going to help me, he can't do that. So it's got to be one or the other problem.
Switching to Thieves Can't. I still don't know who Tree Pepper is.
You'll figure it out if you're going in that direction. But the end for that one is still the same.
That might be a hard sell unless they deserve to be killed.
You say that? You say that in Thieves Can't?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the problem then.
Oh. Because, because my allies are not in acquisitions or of the sort, so. Okay.
You can, I'm sure you can organize it some way, she says in Thieves Can't. But let's, it is a little crowded in here. Let's take it outside. As she kind of like motions for you and hopefully help bring the party along outside in front of the Rock Bottom Inn. It is still very misty out there, though. So
is everyone
under the
here?
eave? I think yes. Everybody,
Okay.
Nobody stayed in their room or anything. Everybody said they came downstairs, right? All right. You make your way out of the Rock Bottom Inn, and she starts talking just a little bit like they need like what one of these needs two people, so they really cannot separate for what they're doing, and kind of going from there. So that's what they start talking to you about, Zari. But on that note, Grim, with your perception also kind of passing around, you see a couple of the official the clergy, like your order that you ran into the previous day, kind of starting to make their way together down an alley in a bit of a hurry, kind of remembering your experience last night.
Does it look like they're heading towards the place that we dropped the?
Looks like they're headed south. And that is a yes.
I'll just kind of lean over to fuck. We have more than one person. Well, more than just our party members that are sitting around right now, right?
You led them out. You have just Honda's husband, and the only other person who is currently outside is what appears to be a meditative dancer monk that you all know. Jean is out there kind of like in some type of like cross-legged space sitting on the ground.
I'll look at the group again.
Can I speak with all of you for just a quick moment? Excuse us, please. We'll be right back.
And I'll just take the main party over just a few feet away, and I'll be talking very quietly.
So apparently, last night when I ran into the clergyman there, They're looking for our little mechanical friend. And I can see that they're heading kind of right towards that area. Um, don't know what we should do about that,
Mechanical friend?
since we now have something else to do currently.
I look at Alba and I'm like, so long story short, we met a man who happened to be disguised as a, flesh and blood man, but was actually a mechanical man. But he's a really cool individual, and he fell in battle, but we brought him over to somebody who was supposed to be able to help bring him back up to, fit as a fiddle, if you will. And it seems like our dear friend Grimm here, his religious sect are kind of a little bit, I would say, overzealous with the thought that mechanical
Some
beings
of them are dicks.
Yeah, that I'm being a way too overcomplicated. Yeah, they're being
They're my
dicks.
people. I think I could say it better.
Yeah,
You
you're right. You're right. Thank you.
guys kind of watch Dora think really hard if we are trying to like portray without saying the name, and then
You remember?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about like really loud.
Yes, the shielding and our friend who was repairing him may be very much in danger. Grim, what kind of authority do do these people have in any capacity in this town?
Well, the church is very highly recommended. They're not a type of god, but when it comes to this type of thing, they typically try to shut it down before it can spread out. The thing about the church in countries are we try to control a lot of things to keep everything under wraps prior to anything actually getting out. So we try to keep it hush hush.
Would it be in conflict with the town's guard and their upholding of the laws if these
All we would have to tell them is that this thing would be in danger of the people, and most likely the god would be on their side.
and it's not like we can exactly vouch for a shield egg considering some of the guard don't like us because we're actually doing what they're supposed to do.
Correct.
Fuck.
It's quite a pickle.
Okay. So
It's not a pickle to me. I start walking south
well,
fast.
we'll pause momentarily to say. So before the party lies 3 things. There are currently 3 things. You can decide how you would like to attempt any number of these things. The decision you make on attempting them shall have effects in other directions. And so I shall lay that out to you guys in advance, just to make sure you know, and to make a contemplative choice of what you'd like to do here.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm new.
The assumption is you can go south following the road figures from the church. You could go towards Honda's problem, or you could go towards the other halfling's problem.
And the halfling's problem is the same problem we were originally trying to solve, which is get the wine barrel, the super rare wine barrel, which is our original mission, which is how we found Alba and how we found Grimm's dad.
All these
Correct.
squares make a circle. All these
And
squares
then
make a circle.
Honda's problem is go murder someone who apparently deserves it for some reason or other. We don't know who that is, other than Tree Hot Pepper.
Do I know? Just a logistic question, basically. Do I know that the bishop is on the same side as these people who want the construct dead?
The bishops are a different order, so you would know that they are not the same order as this more warrior set order that has come into Enferacuse.
Okay, so it's outsourced to these guys, and they just showed up.
And also, as a note, you'd probably be aware though that also something that might be occurring if the bishop is busy, which it appeared to be last night, that would be a more opportune time for them to do random other things.
Hmm.
Didn't the not Honda, the other halfling, say that his job was very important and people could get hurt if it's not done soon?
Yes, everything has a level of, let's say, timetable to it right now.
So
So
we have the clergy people, we have the barrel thing, and what was the third thing?
Helping Honda with the murder. I mean,
Yes,
finding people.
and burying them. Um,
And we know two of those three things are timed because we don't know the specifics of the barrel being a time thing, right?
No, he said specifically the barrel needs to be handled quickly.
Yep.
yeah. I think Nigel said by morning.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's very specific.
All right.
So, I mean,
We could do a split party situation to say, just throwing it out there, say Albazari go with, this is just open for interpretation. They go with, because Alba's thing was for the barrel, right?
Alba was in a
Yeah.
barrel.
I was in a barrel
Right.
with your
Don't
dad
forget about barrels,
and
then.
white.
I'm just trying to think
Funny
what would be
in
the best
armor.
way to possibly split the party evenly, with addition of our dancer friend, because that would be one additional person on top of us. So technically, we could go 2 people per in 3 different directions and get them all done at the same time.
Wouldn't
And
it
it's just how do we
be
split 2 people per for each task accordingly, which also goes storyline with people's background and stuff during that time to make sure that it all effectively goes. This is me meta talking. I apologize, but I'm just trying to problem solve. To say like me and Doric go and fuck up those clergy guys, like me being the clergy person and Doric having a strong outburst power to be able to help me fight in that situation, or should Doric go with somebody else? I take the dancer with me, just because I have spells. I can't really. When it comes to bludgeoning weapons, I would be bludgeoned to death most likely. So having somebody who can martial fight would be best to come with me. Having somebody else go and help do the body situation, however, according maybe I don't know. I do think maybe the underground thing would be like a Zari and Alba thing. Maybe, yeah. So that's why I'm like either like Doric or the dancer goes with me. Doric goes with Ferrari, go do something. Zari and Alba go and do something. With the others, this is like a group. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't know what you guys think about that. Because also we're also splitting the party, but I know for the fight that we might possibly have with these clergy members would be a 2-person thing. So having 2 people max would probably be beneficial with a marshal.
it's
it sounds solid.
I was gonna say, does anybody pull in a certain direction? Like
Yeah,
for
like
what
what
one?
would you guys want to do if you had to choose one of the 3 tasks?
Probably go with the bat. For me personally, I'm leaning towards the barrel because we were all ready, and I know that's the most time restricted one. The murder presumably has to happen soon, but it doesn't necessarily have the same morning deadline.
But we know that the
Necessarily.
clergymen are like I visually saw them heading south towards that area. Maybe we can divert them in some case to keep them away, but for how long, who knows? It might be a scenario where we might have to beat them up. Because my initial thought is when I go in there, I can use the disguise self so they don't know that I'm a clergyman. They may have ways to detect the magic that I'm concealing myself, but necessarily doesn't know that it's me unless they can dispel it. But at the same time, that would be a role contestant, I believe. That's how dispel works. So
All right, so the idea seems like you could split the party in groups to kind of try to accomplish each of these, or at least two of these, to kind of go ahead. So with that in mind, and also taking Jean with one of you as the random person to come across. So, anyone like to take a specific direction?
I know that if I had to pick, I'm going for the clergyman.
Whichever way Scooby goes as we split the gang.
Who exactly is?
Who is Scooby in this game?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You said we have 6, or do we have 7? Now that we have Scooby?
You have 6, including Jean. I am not including Hunda and her husband because of other things. But Jean,
if anything, I would try and keep them away from the fight, just because they have a kid and they get fucked up. I do have Revivify, but that only goes so far.
Yes, that has to be within a minute.
If you mention anything about the hammers and/or bludgeoning weapons, Dork will instantly follow you.
Yeah, I would have been reliant on saying they have some very heavy-duty weapons to smash this machine up with.
I mean, we're probably more adept at, killing people, but as opposed to the barrel, because I feel like we're just spinning our wheels with that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the two people going for the clergy would probably make the most sense.
Okay.
I mean, we can also say, we could ask the couple, is the murder having to be apparent at this exact time, or can we do it at a night thing? Because although it may be timed, it needs to be today. Today is a very long day, and it's the start of that day.
You can
so
ask.
what I'm thinking is a group of 3-3, get them done, and then collapse back.
I'll approach Honda and go, there are many things that need to happen at this current way and might split us up in a sense. If we were able to do this later today, would that hinder the plans? Because there's something that is happening right now in 2 different places that would split us. And having us go in 3 directions would make it very hard to get everything done. Could we do this in the disguise of night?
Yes, but there is a complication with that.
Do tell.
Grim, give me a perception check.
Okay. I'm very good at perception checks. I get 12 on it. Okay, that's a dirty 20 with a 23.
You're 23. As this is coming up, over on the opposite side behind, because you're looking at Hunda right now. You see the glint shine off of the rooftop across behind Hunda.
A glint?
Yep. Alba, I haven't looked at your sheet well enough. Do you catch projectiles or no?
Yes.
Okay. You have an opportunity at this point because thankfully Grim's ability to clock it is possible here. An arrow is currently making its way to Hunda.
Nope. Oh, God.
Let's see. So go ahead and make the attack, Owen.
Perfect. It is a 15 on Hunda, which is just about is going to be a hit.
You have to roll the damage too, because the catch goes against the damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And yeah, so the damage is going to be a 3.
Okay, so hang on. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to beat that. So yeah, I definitely beat that.
Okay.
Let's see, and then I can reduce the damage 0. We're way past 0 with what I rolled. I spend a key point. I could throw it back if I want to, but we're not going to because I don't know what's going on. So I just see the arrow coming and I just snatch that shit out of the air and then look at the direction where it came from.
You look up at the rooftop on that back, and you definitely see another glint, but a fast one, kind of moving backward.
And then I just point up.
Yes, that. Wow, that was close. That's
you
the
got
other
an arrow.
problem.
Somebody just tried to shoot you.
That is the other half of the time problem.
Let me go take care of that.
Dwarf would literally run in the direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take care of that.
So, Zari, Hunda turns towards you quickly because pretense has kind of disappeared at this point.
Yeah, it's a little dead now. Yes,
it's Banyan. It's Banyan.
Banyan. Okay. Banyan. B-A-N.
Y-A-N.
Okay, Banyan. So Banyan. Banyan. Okay. Where? And I'm assuming that's from them?
Most likely one of theirs, yes. And he is definitely holed up in the pepper now.
Oh. That pepper. Oh, shit, that pepper.
Yes, she kind of huddles you together real quick. So I know this is a hard time to tell you this, but you may have all of you set off a civil war within our organization just by happenstance.
Because of Banyan?
No, because you punked our leader real bad.
Wait,
When did we do that?
how the fuck did we do that?
Who punked the leader?
Specifically, you did.
That sounds like something I would do, but I punk a lot of people, so we're gonna have to get specific.
You basically made him lose himself in the arena where he was supposed to win for us and glory.
Was he the sparrow?
You're gonna have to be more specific. Which person did I make lose in the arena? There were a couple.
She describes Machiko, which is the person that you were fighting in the finals.
So it was the sparrow person.
No,
Are we going to
Machiko
kill
is-
that guy or not? He's
No.
kidding away.
That is true. That is happening. You can't.
We could be arguing. We could be arguing this while running.
I took
I was gonna
off
say,
as soon
like,
as
I would've-
Alba pointed.
Like someone just tried to
Cool.
shoot at us. I'm just gonna go after him.
With this amount of talking, you've got 2 turns of distance.
I was gonna say, and this is irrelevant to me because I know nothing. I just know that guy just shot us, so
You know,
we're going after that guy.
Yeah.
We might as well go after Banyan at this point. Aside
Sure.
from splitting, though, I don't know if Grim, if you're
Well,
still
if we handle
going.
this now.
Yeah. Okay.
Splitting the party is still an option. What you want to do here is all fair game. You do know that there is stuff that is making it pertinent in every direction.
Yeah. So Grim, you lost me for the blunt thing as I just took off for the arrow shooter.
Derek, how fast can you run?
40 with double movement speed for 80.
Perfect. Let's go. 40 for me too.
Hey, high five.
All right.
Watch us run. Oh wait, we got the living freaking crazy taxi.
Oh man! Oh man!
What, me?
Was that was that an arrow? As John gets up at this point. Well, that's well, there they go. They'll handle that. You guys good?
You come.
We got a bunch of religious zealots trying to kill our friend who was part of the tournament.
Oh. No, that's terrible. Nah.
All right.
So Grim, it looks like we're getting a half split because Alba, Dorek, and Zari ran for the arrow.
Yeah. I like Honda. All right.
So it could be Alba, Doric, and Zari for Arrow, Arrow, and me, Grim, and Donjon for the zealots.
Okay.
Anime run scene.
Is that
Awesome.
solid with everybody at the moment? Good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Wait. Hot pepper. This is
How
gonna be
far
messy.
ahead
All
is
right.
this guy from
All right.
us, Owen?
So he was on a rooftop. So you guys have gotten to the buildings. You can decide either to go inside or try to find your way up the buildings or across
Can I
another way.
see him still?
No, they
Oh
would
my
have,
god!
they would have kind of dipped over the back.
Oh, out of game, doesn't Zari have street thingy where we can go faster through back streets and stuff like that to figure out?
Oh.
You urchin?
I don't know. I have a different background than that. I have criminal / spy. So I have a criminal contact. Who I have not called on yet. But I have a criminal contact. So no, I can't do that. What I can do is just do my normal tabaxi running craziness.
Anime running.
Anime run scene.
Okay.
As long as you don't run with your arms like this, like in that movie Weapons.
You chase.
Fair.
You start chasing that in their general direction. Grim, Ferrari, you kind of like pick up Donjon and start heading out, chasing after the clerics and the battle clerics. So you make your way down. We're gonna start with you guys because you make your way down in the lower part of Slumside. And as you get down there, outside of the Mechanical Marvel shop that you have been encountered with, you do see a bit of a huddle where there are 5 clerics in the order. What seems to be out behind some boxes, who are just kind of seemingly like they're gathering steed on whatever is about to happen.
Okay. Ferrari. Metagame question. Do you by chance have a bag of holding?
Don't believe I do.
Don't? Okay. I was about to say, we could probably sneak in, grab them, and get the fuck out of there, but that's not an option.
No, but I do have minor illusion, so I could make it look like he's prone somewhere else. Just doesn't make sound. It's either image or sound.
Okay. I'll look at Berard and go, okay, game plan. How about we try and there's many options here, but you have to think quick. Minor illusion, and I can thaumaturgy a noise that I've heard from it, and we can make it seem like it's running away and get them out of there. We can sneak in, grab this thing, and get out of Dodge. I can use invisibility on it, so nobody will know where from this location it's gone. Or maybe I could also cast Disguise Self on our fighty friend here and see if he can just whoop the shit out of them, looking like the Mechanical Man. I'm more inclined for the first option.
Yeah, it puts less risk on Donjon, and we could always resort to fisticuffs and spell casting if the illusion doesn't hold up to snuff.
DM, is there a back door to this building?
You haven't explored it enough to know that. Like offhand.
Okay. Can I look at Donjon and just say, Donjon, can you look for a rear entrance to this building for us?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, man. He drifts through the alleyway that is next to you guys to scout around. Let's gonna see how fast he is. He has just have to beat a 10. Oh, he solidly does. He comes back and tells you that there is an entrance around the back. It does have a lock on it, but there is an entrance. It looks like back there.
That is fine. Ferrari, should we take to the rooftops so we are unseen from this, and you can have a better advantage seeing it run through the alleyway?
I'm always up for a rooftop adventure.
I just use my climbing speed. You just see me vertically just start walking up the side of the building and meet you at the top.
Awesome. You get to the
Now,
top and you can enact your plan.
now, I do know the streets a little well. If we could show it in that alleyway over there, and I'll just point down like an alley that'd be close, that'd be within range of our spells. We can make him look like he's just running that way, and they can at least get out of there for a little while.
Yeah. All right, I can do that. I got 30 feet of range on the illusion.
All right. You cast minor illusion.
Yep.
All right. So you make a vicious of shielding running down the nature like down the street away from the shop.
Also, when I make this illusion, he's going to look like he's still hurt. Like he's going to look beat up, so that looks like an injured target.
Fair. And Grim, you're going to use thaumaturgy to make a sound, right?
Yep. And basically, from his area, I'm going to make it sound like there's like a like one of those like whistle sounds, very very loud, bolstering from that area.
You get a whistle noise as that is running that visage of an illusion down the way. And they look in that general direction. And not only that, you have Don John, the horror! And points down the way. You have those monks turn around and look that way, see what you have created, and dash in that general direction.
Awesome.
All right. I'm going to, like, I look at you, and in your mind, you can hear, I'm going to carry the illusion further down rooftop to rooftop just to get them away from you so you have a little more time to do your magic.
Beautiful. Excellent.
Don John follows you into the shop. And you see, as you get into the marvels, that your companion looks a lot better. Looks like a lot of whatever damage has been healed. But the little gnome who is doing some of the work on them is currently sitting on their chest, kind of with a screwdriver and what appears to be a large can of oil the size of them, kind of holding it to try and pour it while they've done a few things.
We kind of just rush in, just goes, oh, good. Are you coherent?
Of course I am. I do my best work this way.
I was talking to the other one, but I am very happy to know this.
They need about an hour. That's all that's left.
There are men coming to destroy your store for this thing.
No! No!
Yes, you need to get him out now. Unlock your back door so we may escape.
Avia, can you unlock the door? And you see that very, very dark-tempered girl who was at the shop poke their head around. Yes. As they whisk their way back to unlock the back door.
You may continue your work once we stabilize him. I know you're probably very interested on this, but the time is the essence. They will come here and they will search. They will find nothing and leave. You must not tell them anything, unless you will not get paid.
Oh. No, I'd like to get paid as well. Okay. Okay.
I may show up again. They seem to very much trust me. Just stay here, play dumb. I'll be back later.
Okay. So you and Donjon start carrying a shielding out. Now,
Yep.
I need a strength check from you. Thankfully, you picked another person with a pretty decent level of strength to do this with. I thought for a minute it was going to be Ferrari.
You said a check?
Yes. Just give me a strength check because you're going to lift him out of here unless you're magically doing it.
Okay. This is a skill like athletics.
You can give me athletics. That's fine too.
Okay, I'll give athletics because I can guidance myself for this one.
Yep.
You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. And it's... So my guidance is a 1. I get a +1 for for it. Let's hope I roll high.
You need to beat a 12.
Fuck!
You need to beat a 12.
I got a 3.
Oh, God.
So knowing that this is happening, I will try. I guarantee it's probably going to be very slow, depending on whatever. I'll allow you to say something because my intent would be casting invisibility on us.
Well, when you're lifting, you see Donjon is able to lift up really well to get that. And you have that weird, like, balance situation where apparently all of Ashildi's weight now is on you and has pushed you to the ground. So you kind of, like, it's seesawed a bit on you as trying to lift, because whatever they're made out of, it is a bit tough.
Okay. Donjon, I'm going to make us invisible. So try just not to bump into anything while we walk back. We can bring him to the rock bottom for now.
Yeah, that's fine. He'll take the lead because he has the top end basically upright.
Mm-hmm.
And start.
As soon as we are about to get outside, I'll just magic us away.
Very good. So you do that, and you have one last thing, which is a stealth check real quick, just with advantage. You're invisible. I just want to see if something else happens. And Donjon is going to be very helpful.
Okay, well, with advantage, my first one's a nat 20. So it would technically be 22, and I would still guidance myself to make it a 24.
Nice. Entering back into the alleyway, you silently pass by a couple who is arguing over what appears to be a small little token object in the corner of the alley as well. But you just glide on past them.
Beautiful.
Nice. So, you've successfully been able to take a shielding away from that space you're headed towards the rock bottom inn. Ferrari, you're in the air. Ferrari, the last thing you notice as you're flying this thing out there is one of them throws a mace at this, and it, does what any good illusion does, which is not a whole heck of a lot. And
yeah. When the mace flies through the illusion just kind of looks back and goes, "Oh well," and just dissipates.
They look around now, but they're just looking because you're in the air. And I'm going to give you the idea that they are not going to look up in the air. They're going to look around. They're not going to be smart enough to think and look above. So.
Oh yeah, as soon as they start looking around, I just sort of like back behind, like above the rooftops. Even if they did look up, they might see a shape moving out of view, but that would be the last they would see.
Yeah, so they do not clock you, and you have mowed your way out there. And going back to the other group, you have done some distance right now, and I'm going to see how well the assailant you are after is doing. Oh, they are not doing well at all. Okay. You get about 3 buildings down when you see in front of you, about 20 feet to all of you, someone in a large brown hood just drop to the ground and start to shake off with a bow. Dork, I think you might still be muted.
LARP. So Zari would be the first one to be within range or see the person.
Yes.
Go ahead, Flash.
Yep. And I'd say, Doric, I'm only a couple steps ahead of you. Because we kind of we're like, okay, go.
Okay.
So, Zari, you are the one who is able to catch up to them.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
They are running on the rooftop or running on the ground?
They are now ground level.
Okay. I would like to stop them from moving. Whether that be by grappling them or disarming them or kicking their legs out from under them.
Cool. Let's go with the kick. We've grappled somebody earlier in the day, right? So maybe we go with the kick this time.
Sure. What am I rolling?
You can roll an attack. I'm gonna tell you all you have to beat is a 10. They are very glass cannony here.
Nice. Good for me. 18.
Absolutely. You take them off their feet, and as they hit the ground, what?
It's very rude to shoot arrows at someone in the early morning.
I just walk up behind Zari and I'm holding the arrow.
Yes.
That's what we caught up to.
Yes, that.
Yes, that.
What do you want?
Did Banyan send you?
Yes, he's sending all of us.
Us?
How many of you?
I don't know how to answer that.
More than 10.
They look like at you like they just don't necessarily think that an answer to that. Instead they hand you a piece of paper.
Who's they?
Like the worst assassin ever.
Right?
I'm using they in the terms of just the guy on the ground.
Okay.
What does the paper say? Is this another freaking wanted poster?
This is in Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
So you read in symbols, free for all, no vote needed. Treasure to the highest. Oh, no, not highest. Treasure to the one who brings her back.
So,
and you see,
sorry.
you also see a rather crude description and drawing of Hunda.
So one more time, free for all.
No vote needed.
No vote needed.
In the terms of contracting, this is the worst thing we could have found.
Highest treasure to whoever brings her?
Yep.
But it doesn't say dead, though.
No, it does
Dead
not.
or alive.
It does not give an indication. And you know well enough that if it doesn't say, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Hence, arrow.
upon reading that, Doric is booking it back to Honda.
Only if Zari's willing to share it with you, because you can't read it.
Oh, wait. That's right. I'm hoping you give this information immediately.
When was this posted? I want to interrogate the guy first. A little. We got limited time.
It's all over.
When?
Everything started yesterday. And she's got her own out too. He hands you another piece of paper. This piece of paper with much better art on it has a drawing of a well-dressed orc that Ferrari would be very familiar with. Setting themselves up with an offering not of treasure, but with an exact amount of gold and silver, which Zari, being very familiar with what you saw yesterday in that bag, seems to be very much like that amount that you ran into. Claiming
that was supposed to be for your child.
Claiming that for anyone who ends the revolution and ends Banyan.
Oh, this is a fucking gang war. Okay,
and
the well-dressed orc is the one with the bow tie?
Yes, that would be correct. And you see this orcish bow tie in the paper and the task that may be at hand. And with that, we will call it an evening, as you now have been presented with exactly the problems in front of you that you are seeing.
This means nothing to me.
It doesn't, but it's one of those interesting things that you've walked into. And with that, we will go through and let everybody do an intro for themselves. And anything you would like to push along the way, we will go from right to left, starting with Zari, go on the way down. Zari.
Oh, okay. Hello, I'm Zari. I was playing the Tabaxi Rogue. Yeah, just playing the Tabaxi Rogue today, finding out about a lot of stuff. Anyway, moving on. My player name is Wolfie, and I can be found on Sweet Tea's gaming channel on Sundays, in which we usually kill monsters or do a variety of other stuff, depending on whatever's going on. And I'm gonna be going over wrong way, this way, over to Virari.
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Cregan. I play Virari Ashorn, our little Owlin Warlock Sorcerer, Sorlock Extraordinaire. I'll be here every session until the day I die, playing this character or whomever pops up in the future if Virari bites it. You'll also find me over on Discord that we frequent and posting silly, funny memes and shit like that. But yeah, that's all I got. Grim.
Oh, I play Grim. I am known as the Great Jedi. You can find me over in the Mayhem Discord or any other Discord that you see the Great Jedi in. Hit me up if you guys need a map made. I do map stuff. I am a DM for Planescape Edge of the Void. We are no longer currently streaming as of this moment. We'll be doing recordings, and so stay tuned for possible uploads on Mayhem Twitch channel if we go forward doing that. But mostly look over at our Mayhem YouTube channel. You can find any updated or further episodes going forward there.
Nice.
And over to Doric.
Doric here, human barbarian, attorney at Maul. Still no handles, but I do love gaming with Sweet Tea and family on Sundays and being with these guys during the D&D on Fridays with Concleon. Please have a fun weekend, enjoy what you guys like to do, follow your streamers, interact, and have a great time. And now we go to Alba.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, known as Bluebell or Blue Online. Also stream with Sweet Tea typically on Sundays, but computer issues, so haven't been streaming lately, but you'll typically find me there. You'll also find me here on Fridays when we play with Concleon. And I'm also going to be at PAX U with Sweet Tea next weekend, so if you're out and about, feel free to say hi. We'll be cosplaying from Vox Machina, so if you see Gilmore and an Allura walking around, come say hi. And to Concleon.
And I am Concleon, evil DM, Donut Dungeon Master, and you might see me at PAX, you might see Cregan at PAX, I will, be there, a lot of us will be, it'll be kind of a fun time, and I will be Percy at one point, one of those days. I also will be doing lots of different things for playing games, seeing folks. I am hosting a Beatdown content creator tournament on Friday night. So if you're at PAX Friday night and you're looking for something to do after 9 o'clock, we got you for that. We're eating donuts there on Saturday morning. You'll find me on TikTok, Instagram here, and also on YouTube. You'll find me diving into everything from donuts to games all over and a lot of unique things along the way. And yeah, kind of being here for your support is very much appreciated. And thank you for all for hanging out. And if you need something, reach out, ask for help. That is what it's all about. Thank you all, players, and hope we'll be back in a couple weeks. And otherwise, everybody keep being awesome and have a good night. Take care.
Totally
Good night,
awesome.
everybody.
All right.